Hey guys, what's going on? Bofeity here. It's the patch 1.09 rundown. We're going through the patch notes to see what's new. It's on the CTB right now. It's going to be going live pretty soon. So a couple of things we're not going to be looking at in this video are the new water movement particle effects, more acolyte style action after report, changes to the grenade blast radius. That one may actually be significant. It's too early to tell. I got to get more playtime on that one. And all the new cosmetic stuff. It's actually at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Let's get right into it. First things first, they finally did it. I've advocated this for so long, and they finally did it. They put all the things on different keys. Revolutionary concept, but Tripwire finally got it right. One other little thing I noticed was they added a little spine deal to the paper doll, which is pretty nice. And they also made it so if you get spine shot, headshot, it still shows what gun killed you. I'm happy that they did that. Improved commander messaging. All this is they changed the things, your commander text to be white, commander name to be white. It'll help it stand out a little bit, you know, through the flow of team chat. So if your commander doesn't have a mic, yeah. One-handed sprinting, it's back. I don't know why it left, but if you played the game from however long ago, this is exactly what it was. In the third person here, you can see that it's basically how it used to be. So not really a new feature, but an old feature that's made a comeback. New foldable stock functionality. Yes, it makes you ADS faster now, as well as you run faster while ADSing. You can see it's about half of the time, and here's just a little scientific test, highly scientific. It's just me looking at the ground, walking a set distance. It's probably about 10 meters. So it took about 5.4 with the stock out. Stock folded, it takes about a second or so less. Pretty big deal in the scheme of things because that was only about 10 meters. Weapon pickup highlights, if you've played Battlefield or Call of Duty or games like that, this will look kind of similar. It just highlights what you're going to be picking up, so there's a lot less confusion. It makes things just a little more easy. New squad tunnel art, how about this? I don't know that the animation's really new. Maybe there's a couple more rocks flying around, but the end result is a little surprising. I was kind of like, whoa, what is this? It looks kind of cool. I like it. Weapon resupply, it now shows you what you're getting when you're resupplying. So you can see I got SKS magazines and then I got my smoke. Persistent weapon preferences. What does that mean? It means if you die with your bipod folded, you spawn with your bipod folded. Likewise, if you have your gun on semi-auto, like an AK, it'll spawn on semi-auto. SKS recoil and reload changes. So they sped up the reload a little bit. The recoil, they definitely improved. You can get some pretty tight groups, even just spamming mouse 1. So it's pretty good that they buffed this gun because there really wasn't much reason to choose this over the AK on semi-auto, in my opinion. You can see the difference between the live version and the 1.09. There's a lot more horizontal spread. What does this mean? It just means it's going to be easier to keep it on target, and you're gonna have less deviation when you're shooting people. So new character animation, special thanks to Saint VDG. I hope I'm saying that right. STVDG. He got some of these while he was playing on the CTB. Basically, they added animations for disarming traps, as well as you can see it takes about 2-3 seconds to actually disarm the trap. And these also apply to the third person perspective, so you can see people doing that. Same with the spotting animations. You can now see other people spotting. They added first person burn animations. I'm not sure how big of a deal this is. I don't really even notice it. It's just a hand that goes up. Jumping. They added something for jumping. I thought it was just straight up your character jumping, but I think what they meant was mantling. And I think there's a third person animation for that. I'm not sure. Quang Tree finally gets the territory version. It seems to me that this map was always supposed to be a territory version map, but they decided to start with the supremacy because ASAL was also territory, so I don't know. Here you can see the objectives. Pretty just classic objective layout, not really anything new there, so it should be interesting. Operation Forest got a little bit of a redo. They changed how the whole first part of the map works. And then it kind of just flows back into how the map was before. Performance, it seemed better. We'll have to see on a full server, because that was one of the worst performing maps, just in terms of just straight up performance. New foliage, yeah, they finally took that dev foliage, dev only foliage. If you've never seen it, this is basically was only allowed for devs to use. Same with the full tiger stripe. So now they've added it to anybody who's level 65 plus. They also added the Homeland Security DLC, paid DLC. Not sure how much this is going to be, but it adds a lot of new items. They also redid the camouflage for PAVN. And they added a green variant as well. It looks better. I think it is supposed to be more in line with what the real camouflage was. If you want to roleplay as the Unabomber, finally you can do it. They added the smock with the hood. The actual camouflage is in the game. Foliage is in the game. So here's the DLC stuff. You can see the rice hat here. That's all right. The red scarf, if you're a blood. SSH-39 Soviet helmet with the little flag on it. You can also get a little pipe if you're, a classic tobacco smoker. Again, if you're a blood, you get the full face mask. And for you Crips out there, we got the blue one. Black, if you want to like have like a SARS mask kind of deal, and rocket goggles. Pretty sweet if you ask me. You can imagine just playing an RPG with those goggles, and also the M56 with the North flag on it there. So that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick rundown through the patch notes, kind of give you an idea visually of what's coming up in patch 1.09. So if you like this video, leave a like below. Discord info is in the description, of course. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.